So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here. Doué is making a start here. I wonder what sort of a role is he expected to play, Jim?
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing him taking on defenders, Peter. He's such a tricky customer when he's on the ball, but he's got the end product too. The opposition are really going to have to think carefully about how they're going to stop this guy, whether they double up on him or whether they just drop deep, but they're going to have to come up with something.
Well, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Now there's a fine ball. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Elise. Well, played right into his path. He might be in here! Steaming on, shapes to shoot! Oh, it's hit the post! Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. João Cancelo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Mendes charging forward, the ball at his feet. Now that's well seen too. And it's Mendes. Now it's Rafael Leao. Doué. Nicely spread. Pedro Neto. Aimed beyond the defence. In by Cancelo. He rises! So it is still 0-0. No, he's not getting any further than that. But he's well positioned here. Oh, well played. Kept cool and dealt with it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Koundé, can he latch on to this? He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, surely that deserved better.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Ruben Dias. Here's Vitinha. Played out to the right. Pedro Neto. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Neves. Elise. Vitinha. Vitinha! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Approaching the half-hour mark. It's a good foot in there. Ruben Dias calmly anticipates. Pass somewhat off target. Conte. It's a good ball out wide. Mbappe. Now Gonzalo Inacio. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now he's off and running. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. João Cancelo is wide and looking to get onto this. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And we have our very first corner. Koundé getting this one clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. That looks a good ball through. Oh, that goes for a shot! Superb from Doué! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up call for the hosts.
Shifted it to the flank. Sends it crossfield. Pedro Neto. Mendy gets over and intercepts. Looking for options for movement. Tries to cross. Tries to get it clear. Ekitike. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Neves. Pedro Neto providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, shooting chance! That's just... And the first 45 minutes are up. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
France, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And we're underway again. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Vitinha, João Neves. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. And claimed it back swiftly. João Neves. Pedro Neto. Now it's Rafael Leao. Chance for a shot! In he goes again. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Now it's Mbappe. Ruben Neves. That has been slung wide. That is a brilliant interception. Chouameni. He's a sharp little ball here. Ekitike. He's beaten the last man. Real chance! It's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Almost an hour gone. João Neves. Played towards the other side.
They're well spotted.
Strong running down that left flank. Ruben Neves. And it's Neves. Ekitike. Out to the right. Vitinha. Rafael Leao. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Chance! Off the post! Mendes just loves to go forward whenever he can. That has ended up in no man's land. And he was quick to react. Chouameni, quality ball. Mbappe. France do have a chance to counter here. And he cuts out the supply. Vitinha. Oh, a delicate chip through. Due. Ekitike. Distributed tidily. Now it's Olise. Olise stood his ground strongly. And it's Conte. Half an hour gone in the second half. Now it's Mbappe. And no, that was never going to make it. He's looking wide. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He is through here! France can consider themselves just about safe now. Ekitike tries to pass it through.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Ruben Neves. Portugal finding their passes. Ambitious ball here.
Portugal really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Upamecano gets across to intercept that. And he stands tall, impenetrable. He's on it, can he get away? Portugal needed that, they really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Now here's the delivery. Shoots! He's scored! Deep into injury time! His position was perfect. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
France really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure...
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Now it's Olise. He's gone forward. Upamecano cuts out the pass. Done delicately. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Mbappe. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Just too high.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
Oh, that's delightful. Doué. And here's Thuram. And he's had it nicked away. Ambitious ball here. Good take. And the shot! Goal! France! And France are in front. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Après 12 minutes de jeu.
So, a breakthrough already. Out of play for a throw. Saliba. Great vision. And he welcomes it in. Shoots! They've scored! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Koundé. Can he get it through?
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
It's a searching pass. Nice interception, well timed. Camavinga is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And it's Doué. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Koundé kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, can he get onto this? Camavinga gets good distance on it. Ribéry. Ekitike driving forwards. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, that's a key interception. Konate with the clearance. Upamecano, Koundé, Chouameni, Olise, and Upamecano. Knocks it into space. Oh, good take in a good area. Shot a goal! Hernandez getting this one clear. And it's Doué. Doué proves just a little bit too strong. It's a loose ball. Good ball, good take. France are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Good ball over the top. Now it's Olise. Olise. Now it's Thuram. And here's Mbappe. Shapes to shoot! Yes! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
France get themselves back into contention.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That's a nicely shaped ball. Look at it. He's having a shot! And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Either side holding back here, it has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
And here's Thuram. Forwards and with intent. Passing nice and neat. Mbappe! No way through. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Mbappe. Koundé. Mbappe. Mbappe looks to get on the end of this. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. France needing a change of fortune here. That could spell trouble. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Mendy. Mbappe. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Danger averted for now. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Oh, that's a fine interception. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. France on the spot for parity. A formality, we're level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Who saw this coming? France are taking this the full distance. Terrific stuff. Mbappe. Doué. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, well played. He got back really well. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Not the most convincing of passes. Just about up to 75 minutes. Now he's got space here. This looks promising. He's picked his way through. Thuram! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Changement en cours.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And that is out of play. And here's Camavinga. Thuram! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Chouameni gets rid without sophistication. Oh no, what has happened here?
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh no, this does not look good. He is through here. And Ribéry! They've got to be quick to recover this. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Real chance!
France really deserve full marks for effort, though. It's clear they want to win this.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Now it's Griezmann. Griezmann! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
France really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though. All the big boys are set for this. It's like Land of the Giants in there.
There's the header! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Zaire Emery actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Barcola. Konate spots it and intercepts.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's not an especially good pass, that.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Lobbed in behind. And the number on the board is 3. Barcola. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And he's there to belt it away. Now it's Mbappe. That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra-time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
Attention, s'il vous plaît. Le
So a brief breather and then extra time.
La sortie des bus est prié de déplacer immédiatement son véhicule avant que la fourrière ne l'emporte.
Into extra time we go. Now this could be a chance. And the shot! Oh, it's come loose. And that's a real chance missed.
Thuram fully appreciates that. He could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
This is their second corner of the game. Chance! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it! Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
Le numéro 18.
France go into the lead. Now it's Griezmann. Now there's a fine ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Olise. And he's in on goal. Great chance! Oh, it's gone in! And that takes him up to double figures, the first significant goal-scoring landmark. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
We have ourselves a real game here.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
And it's Zaire Emery. Great ball, and he's in here. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Griezmann. Can he finish? A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Corner number 2 then. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. It'll be a throw-in. Camavinga does really well there, he is strong. They're taking a moment to consider their options. That is ended up in no man's land. And he can clear it away. Thuram. Half-time, extra time.
Mesdames et messieurs,
Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? And we're off for the final time. This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. Thuram receives it in a good position here. And that pass just didn't quite work. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Cleared away. That has not gone well. Oh, well played.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Aimed beyond the defence.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that's been won straight back. Griezmann. It's Griezmann! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Doué is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Chouameni. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And it's Mendy. And that has been cleared. Shot could be on. Still inseparable. We have penalties.
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
The referee has ended the second half of extra time. All square. Some weary legs out there. So who has it left in them to take a penalty? They could really do with scoring the first penalty. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
And stepping up, the skipper. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Thuram is the man who's second in line.
Well, you don't save those. He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
Griezmann will take their second.
Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
Doué will take the third penalty. That's a good penalty.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
Chouameni is third in line.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
He steps up to take the fourth penalty.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
Ribéry is the fourth man to step forward for them. 3 each. And in with Absolute accuracy.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
He must, but can he? It's in. Pick that one out.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
Some can barely watch here. Every kick potentially pivotal.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
The margin of error is 0. Dispatched! There will be more of this.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
Conte is the second of the unscheduled takers.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
France at the point of no return. It's saved, and it's over! So it all ends in heartbreak. All the... Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And already we're underway here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
This guy, Dembele, is one of the best dribblers around. When fit, he's electric. And that alone is enough to frighten some of the best defences. He really does have the ability to win games on his own with that terrific acceleration.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Oh, it's Dembele. Can he get on the end of this? And the shot's on here. Goes for a shot! Alexander-Arnold has a look and plays it forward. There's a sharp little ball here. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
France clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Alexander-Arnold. Threads one in. Hangs one in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Mbappe.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Palmer. Out to the right. And that's left him on the seat of his pants.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was...
Palmer! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he's quick to get it clear again. And it's Lewis Skelly. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. England with the corner, they're first. And the keeper beats it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And the pass is intercepted. Bellingham. Muscular approach does pay off here. Ribéry with a definite foul there. Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Ambitious ball here. Nicely spread. Engages and forces him off the ball. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Mbappe. Oh, it's Dembele. And he's surging through. Distributed tidily. He's going for goal! He's done very well to get to that.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Kante does really well to win the ball there.
England really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
It's a pretty loose pass. Elise is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. That has not gone well. And here's Mbappe. He's beaten the lot. And the finish! Trustmark comes to the rescue. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Kante. He's in a great position here. He's picked his way through. There's the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
England are looking to go forward now. Now it's Saka. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's fabulous. And that's been won straight back. Saliba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well timed, excellent interception. Mendy. And it's Ribery. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Palmer. Gallagher. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Shot could be another shot! Goal! France! And France are in front!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
They have what they wanted. And it's half-time here. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Any strong opinions on the first half?
OK, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
France happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's down to business here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Marquinhos, he's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Ribery. Now it's Ribery. He could be in here. Marquinhos calmly anticipates. Rafinha. Bebeto. Now it's Pele. That's really well manoeuvred. Knocks it into space. Mbappe! Mbappe is magnificent! He's got himself an absolute peach. And France are in front. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
They have what they want. There's the shot! It's in! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Big chance! France are already cruising here. 2-0, a fabulous start. Ekitike, he might be in here. Can he finish? And it's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
A case now of complete control.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Now, can they get him away? Marquinhos cuts out the pass. Now it's Ribery. He's in a great position here. Looking to play him in. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Savinho. And the pass is intercepted. Distributed tidily. Savinho is in a really good position out wide. Ribery. Mbappe is herring after that one. And he cuts out the supply. Linton. No, he's not getting his way this time. And it's made its way to him. Mbappe was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. 15 minutes till half-time. That has not gone well. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That's a shade optimistic. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! It is no contest. It is a landslide. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
France are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Ambitious ball here. Nicely weighted ball. Great ball if he can get there. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Brazil clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
The ball's gone astray. Linton. No way through there. Marquinhos. Linton. Well read, nice interception. And it's Ribery. It's a really well-measured ball. Chouameni. Ekitike. That pass has been well intercepted. Martinelli chasing after it. Oh, that's well spotted. And the first half is done. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
France have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 26.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Camisa 15. Neymar.
Looking for options for movement. Neymar. Ribery. Looking for the run. Ball driven towards the far post. And it's hoisted clear. Ekitike. Now it's Olise. Brazil can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Always onto this. Olise. Beraldo gets a foot in here. Beraldo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Incoming delivery. And it's claimed by the keeper. Oh, he's gifted it. And a chance! No mistake! Another moment of magic. A real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Brazil playing for pride here, the match surely beyond them. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Bebeto. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Olise, he's shifting through the gears here. He's going for goal! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Olise. And that could set him on his way. Decent chance! Mbappe! Irrepressible! About as smooth as it gets. Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
Ekitike really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Ribery. Mbappe is onto this. Oh, that's a key interception. Conte. Now it's Olise. Olise showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Olise. Oh, perfectly measured that. Alisson gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Olise. And here's Mbappe. Brazil have it back and can go again. Gabriel promptly onto that, and that is that. Joelinton. Eder Militao. Great defending, strong and determined. Ekitike. Oh, that's fabulous. And the ball is out of play.
Substituição em andamento.
France can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Rafinha, can he get it through? Upamecano gets over and intercepts. Conte. Olise. France disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. He's a sharp little ball here. Shot at goal! No, that's just wide.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And they're quick to get it back. Now he's off and running. Barcola. It's Griezmann! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Olise. Dembele, and he's got the beating of his man.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Griezmann. And the number on the board is 3. Tries to pass it through. This looks promising. He's got away. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. And that is that. France have done it. The perfect outcome.